5, 4, 3, 2.
Yugi Bros!
What's up, guys? Yugi Bros here with a deck profile. First place, James Glass, rocking XYZ. James, we'll get into it.
Sure.
See what you got.
So for the monsters, I played 3Z, 2Y, and 2X.
All right. So why do you play 3 of that and 2 of the other 2?
Well, this one can equip to the other 2, so
Yeah.
it comes up occasionally where like you'll have to, if you top deck one of these, you'd rather it be this one, because if you normal summon it, you can equip it to get it off the field because damage is more important in this format.
Yep.
This is also the one you want in the deck the most for Hangar. You want to resolve that effect as many times as possible because it's extra resources.
Okay. I like that. Actually, that's smart.
And I guess I don't play 3X because it's just a vanilla. It doesn't really do anything with the field spell. So
Yeah, fair enough. Watch this guy, guys. He's good. He's good. He's smart.
I played 3 the field spell, and then I played 2 Metaverse. I guess this is weird. I kind of thought it was natural, but
All right,
you need to
so,
see this within like the first couple of turns to do well.
Yeah.
If you see multiples, it's not that bad. And if you do this on your opponent's end phase, it thins 2 cards out of the deck till you draw. And since it's a 20-card deck, you can increase the chances of drawing everything else a little bit by doing that.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
And like the only things that people are playing over this is like trap cards, and I'm not a fan of trap cards. Like Spear Karibos and stuff, I'm not a fan. Double Foolish. We tried 3, but 2 ended up being the right number.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You can clog on these pretty bad.
Yeah. And you only got 2x anyway, so
Yeah,
it's like...
it's like you occasionally can like send the other ones and it's useful, but
Yeah.
for the most part, yeah. 3 copies of Book. I was either gonna main 2 of this inside one or just main 3. But I didn't want to waste my side deck space, even though my side deck was pretty bad. But I just decided to main 3. It's the only like pure defensive card I
it's like
played.
the best.
But you have to. It's really good just in general, but like you have to play this in this deck particularly because like Lost Wind just kind of kills you.
Yeah.
So you gotta play those. And then 3 the best card.
3 the best card.
It's silly. It's just like
Pendulum Summon.
it's just like a +3 because you get like 3 monsters. It's +2, and then this gets you 1
Gets
back.
you 1,
it's
yeah.
just silly in a format without pluses.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you. That's kind of
Skill.
I played this. Someone just mentioned to me that they cut this one. I played 2. I guess I'll name them because they all look the same. XYZ, YZ, XY, XZ. I think I got that right.
Yeah.
Someone just mentioned that they cut this, and I kind of agree to that. I did want a second one of XZ a couple of times,
Yeah,
but
that does
I don't
come
know.
up a little more. Plus, you got the 3Zs, so...
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I didn't really put much thought into the fusions.
No,
Maybe more
I
focused
yeah,
into the
like
main
that's
deck.
the standard, like, so I don't disagree with that, but I also, yeah, like, XY is, like, the worst one.
Yeah, I don't think I summoned it once today.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
And then for the side deck, 2 Lost Wind. I don't think this is particularly good in the mirror match. It's good in theory until like people play around it, and then it's
Yeah.
not so good anymore.
Right.
It'll usually just sit dead. It's occasionally good to like shrink the monsters they summon back from Scramble, but I don't really think there's any other matchups that this is very good against. But
Yeah, not really.
I played
but-
2 today. Maybe I wouldn't play it again. I don't know. I played 3 Dust Tornado. I wasn't much of a fan of this. I honestly don't know the format that much, so I know the top decks, but I don't know like the more rogue
Yeah,
decks.
but I like the
so-
generic thought of just, spawn trap hate,
Yeah,
just get rid of
and
stuff.
I had a lot of room in the side deck because this deck I really
so
only
good
try,
by itself,
Yeah, I really don't try to side out too many cards. Like some matchups, I guess Book isn't like great, but you still want to keep some in for Lost Winds.
You ever side like one hanger and keep the metaverses or no?
I occasionally
I know
when I
you-
go second, I side out 1 copy of Metaverse, and
Okay.
occasionally if I like, I don't know, I don't think my side deck was very good, so I had
Oh,
to
shit.
occasionally put more cards into it than I wanted to.
That's-
but
okay.
I would occasionally side out the second ones of these if I was going second because it gives me the extra cards, so the percentages are better naturally.
Yeah.
And the last card I played was Widespread. This was kind of a catch-all because I didn't know the rogue decks,
Yeah,
and it was
right.
pretty good today. I don't know if I'd continue to play it, but it was a pretty good card.
Anything else, thoughts, whatever, anything you want to say? Or?
I think that this deck is probably the best deck, so I feel like playing a whole lot of defensive cards in a deck like this isn't particularly strong. I think you should probably just focus
true.
on having more engine cards.
Yeah.
Your engine's stronger than everyone else's, so do that. I looked at some versions of the deck online, and I didn't really like how they were set up.
Yeah.
Spear Karibos and Offerings to the Doomed and stuff. They're not bad cards individually, but in a deck like this, you want to have more resources to your card pool in general to make the best available play.
Yeah, it's a combo deck, so you need all.
And in the mirror match, you just don't summon the fusions, and that's how you win.
Yeah, exactly.
We played a long time, and there's really no out to lost win. The books help, but like eventually it'll catch up. So you just have to play different in the mirror match and stuff. But
that's fair.
That's really all I got.
All right. Well, guys, that is James Glass once again. XYZ's first place. Stormed the event. Came in here and took all of our money. All right. Thank you.